In compliance with the Torrijos-Carter Treaty of 1977, the Panama Canal was transferred to the Panamanian people on December 31st, 1999, as a culmination of decades of struggle to recover full sovereignty over our resources. Since then, Panama and the Panama Canal Authority, an autonomous state-owned entity, have proven to the world that Panamanians have the management ability, creativity, and capacity to run a critical artery in one of the world's most important commercial routes. Today, the canal is safer, more efficient, and more reliable, and it serves more trade than ever. Since its construction, the waterway has been modernized. As a matter of fact, critical infrastructure, such as equipment and machinery, has been replaced using the most sophisticated technology. The third set of locks project actually began in 1939. However, the work has stopped in 1942 because of World War II. In the mid-1960s, an improved illumination system was installed at the locks, allowing for night operation of the waterway, enhancing customer service and increasing capacity. In 1997, the canal began a new modernization program to renovate and replace elements such as locomotives, tugboats, and electronic equipment. In addition, the miter gates were modernized. The gates now work with new hydraulic strut arms, and gate operation is electronic. Moreover, the widening of Culebra Cut and the deepening of the canal's navigational channel were initiated to help the canal develop and bolster capacity. However, given the popularity of the canal and increased demand, the canal will reach maximum capacity in the next few years. When it does, the route will cease to grow and Panamanians will miss the opportunity to acquire significant benefits. The reality is that international commerce is growing at an unprecedented rate. As a result, a greater volume of cargo is transiting the waterway nowadays. Trade flow will continue to grow during the next 20 years, and it is expected that the volume of traffic through the canal will double during this period, which presents challenges and opportunities for the country. In addition, the canal faces competition with the U.S. intermodal system and the Suez Canal, among others. Aware of this, the ACP presents its proposal to double the canal's capacity by constructing a third set of locks. To formulate this proposal, more than 120 studies were conducted in various fields, such as marketing, demand, capacity, environment, engineering, finance, social aspects, and the canal's impact on the national economy. Over the past 6 years, more than 300 Panamanian professionals have worked with national and international experts in this complex project. One of the most important results of the studies is a proposal to expand the canal with the construction of a third set of locks, also referred to as an additional lane. Expansion will double capacity, accommodating increasing demand, and will allow wider ships to transit the canal. The project proposes the construction of 2 new lock complexes, one on the Atlantic near Gatun Locks and another on the Pacific near Miraflores Locks. Both are the sites of the original third set of locks project begun in 1939. Expansion will not interrupt the existing canal operations. The new locks will be 427 meters long, the equivalent of 3 soccer fields, and 55 meters wide, the equivalent of 6 basketball courts. With the new lane, the canal will nearly double cargo volume capacity and expedite transit of vessels that today have to wait to transit from either entrance of the canal. As mentioned, with expansion, the canal would gain flexibility and allow different types of cargo and larger ships compared to those which currently use the waterway, generating greater benefits for our country and for our customers. The third set of locks would not need new dams or require relocating communities. In addition, the project is ecologically viable and environmentally friendly. Expansion would use proven technology in an efficient, cost-effective, and successful manner. The locks would work with fresh water by gravity, just as the canal's current locks function today. Each lock would have a water-saving basin system that would allow millions of gallons of water to be reused during each transit, saving this precious resource and commodity. Unlike the current locks, the new lock gates will be rolling gates, not miter gates. These would allow for on-site maintenance and gains in operational efficiency. In addition, tugboats will replace locomotives to position vessels in the lock chambers. The project's cost is $5.25 billion. The third set of locks project would be self-financed. The funds will come from increased tolls that the canal charges for its services. To cover peak periods of construction, there might be a need for temporary external financing, which would be paid back from toll revenue. The Panamanian government would neither guarantee nor endorse the financing of the project. An expanded canal will benefit the people of Panama and world trade. The expansion will help maximize Panama's strategic geographic location, enabling it to become an international maritime hub at the center of global trade. These will come from the development of ports, related industries, the expansion of logistical services, communications, banking, and financial services, and the educational and training opportunities that will emerge as a response to the new opportunities and challenges. Expansion will increase capacity at one of the world's critical trade arteries, allow the vital all-water route to continue to grow. Expansion will create more efficient service at the canal, which would tighten the global supply chain and help goods get to market faster, saving time and money for both producers and customers. The initial economic impact of the project would occur between 2007 and 2014. During this period, 40,000 direct and indirect jobs would be created. The project will enhance Panama's export capacity and promote the development of the agriculture industry as well as re-exportation and manufacturing. The revenues that Panama would receive from an expanded canal will rise significantly. These will help fund some of the national plans to eradicate poverty and elevate the quality of life of all Panamanians. Thanks to the contribution of several generations that made the consolidation of our sovereignty possible, the canal expansion provides us with the opportunity to take a big step toward the transformation of Panama into a country that will remain competitive and capable of generating investments for the welfare and quality of life of its people for decades to come. We will continue to proudly promote the fact that Panama is an efficient administrator of this marvelous feat of engineering and a reliable partner in world trade.